Good afternoon, students. Rather, good evening.
Night, sir, night. Look like I hears me now. Here, Friday, I see you.
All because of the holidays, the Ash Wednesday. Seems like forever for real though.
Yeah. And not
Yeah,
much
man.
people ask about the Monday if you were keeping class.
Yeah, I mean, I was in a, as I told you, I was in a class on that, but because I didn't see anything come up, should I message my man?
Yeah, boy.
Should I message my man?
Plan two still. I never see the group really indicate otherwise. But
Okay. It is what it is. All right. We're soon link. I'm just going to give others to join. I recommend only a few of you, so I'll just give others a few to join. I'm soon come.
all right, sir.
Carton.
Right, guys. I've just posted in the chat a graded piece of classwork. Giving you 15 minutes to complete this. It's on 3 months. Um, please be reminded that I need individual work, and I don't want work that is going to be assisted by AI. When I run your work and I find that happening, I'm giving a 0. Take your time. 15 minutes from now, you're going to do your creative classwork and you're going to send it off to me now. Here, what is also going to happen. Please do not send me multiple pages. Collate your pages and send me one single document with your work. Question?
So you could start over. I stepped away.
Look at the work in the chat, please. Graded classwork, individual work, no AI assisted work. If I find that to happen, I'm giving it 0. 15 minutes.
Hi, sir. Good night. Just returning to my device. What are you?
Share the chat to me, please. There's work to be done.
Sir,
Yes, Nasha.
quick question. Where to do it in our book? I was away from the computer for a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
For those of you who are just joining, there is work to be done. It's a great piece of work. It is in the chat. Please, I'm aware that some people just join. I'm going to ask that you hurry, please. I'm giving a couple more minutes and then I move on. I need to start seeing the emails coming to me. Those emails that I'm not receiving today, after cutoff, there's going to be a cutoff time. And after that cutoff time, I'm not marking any work. Continue working, please.
Sir,
Go ahead.
sir, who should I chat the message in the WhatsApp chat?
This chat.
Oh, sir, I'm not see it. Come in, log off and come in, but I never take the picture.
Students, I'm sorry, Kadira, I'm not going to be doing this. I cannot copy from the chat. And every time I do this, I'll have to retype the question. I'm
No,
not
sir, channel. Let's put it back again. I'm take a picture and send it in the WhatsApp group. So anybody come, them see it in the WhatsApp group.
And I'm not doing that, because there are students who are supposed to be in my class and I'm not coming to class. That's why I'm not putting it in a WhatsApp group.
Oh, all right, so I reach out from one of them.
All right, cool. So Kadira, what you can do is to tell them in the WhatsApp group, because there are only 15 of you here tonight. So you can tell them in the WhatsApp group that sir is having graded piece of work and to come a class. Because those pieces of work that I don't collect tonight, students are going to get 0 for them.
All right, sir. I text him and tell him no, because we just get the work.
Big up yourself.
All right, sir.
How are we, guys? I'm not seeing anything coming to me yet. How are we? Are we working? Are we okay? I'm not using the whole class time tonight to do this, because I'm moving on.
Oh, sir, we just work.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me and Matt it up. Me and Matt it up.
All
Man
right,
a
good job.
road. Man a
All
road.
right, good job, good job, good job. All right, baby. Give me some more time. For those of you who are just joining, remember, this is going towards your final grade. So just take your time and do it. Individual work, all AI assisted work will be awarded 0. Thank you.
Send to your email.
Sir,
Yeah, man, I see it facing.
sir, it's not face, it's Narja. You said we're supposed to send it to your email?
Yes, please. If you
Sir,
want, you
no.
can also go ahead. You can send it here also. If you want, you can send it in the chat privately, and I'll download it from here.
Sir.
Chair.
Sir. Sasha.
Sorry, I couldn't unmute. Kerry, I heard the call, but I couldn't unmute. I was saving Shanique's work at the time. Go ahead.
No, it was I just wanted to clarify something. You had asked persons to share the work in the WhatsApp group?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
And guess what?
Still the guy, I think it's
I said do not share it in the WhatsApp group because persons are supposed to be here. Now, since clearly I'm agreeing that I'm understanding now that it was shared in the WhatsApp group. When I get my participant listing, because I'm seeing somebody here who don't come in my class for the longest while. I'm seeing somebody on my participants list here who I don't see for about 1.5 months now. So when I look in the work that I'm getting and I don't see anybody who turn up for my class tonight, I'm not marking it. So if they're going to be just coming to the class for the stuff, forget the work done up, I am not marking it. I'm going to give you 0. I don't want nobody take my class on a full play something. When you don't come to class, when you don't belong to my class. Let me just go through my list here because right about now, I get all mental enough. So whoever shared it in a WhatsApp group, okay, it's fine. But if you don't do my work and you're not a part of this thing, you're not going to get a grade because I'm not marking it. You must come to class. You want to talk?
So you can check mine and someone can see it clearly.
No, Shan, I can't do that right now because I'm actually downloading those who sent it in the chat right here.
So I'm missing it in the chat, but I don't know if you can see it.
I just downloaded it. I will soon check to see if it's clear.
Okay.
I will soon check to see if it's clear. Yes, you can. All right. Narja, please just send it to my email. Don't matter go to the camera system. Just send it to my email, please, Narja. Please send it to my email.
Email address, sir.
Sure, no problem.
What I just said?
All right, see the email address there. Just send it to my email for me, please. All right. Now, let me just give you a little background, students. Why I'm a little annoyed. Last semester, I was seeing 23, 24, 25 students. I was seeing 23, 24, 25 students in my class. When it came on time for the mid-semester, I went up to 43, 44, 45 students. Students were not coming to my class. And I recognized this. And after the mid-semester, students, the numbers went down back to 23, 24, 25 students. When the final exam came, I marked 40 odd exam papers. Let me tell you something, it won't happen this semester. I'm going through my list, and anybody who don't turn up to my class, I am going to strike their names off that examination listing. You don't come to class, you can't expect to pass my course. And nobody has said anything to me away from one student. Sir, I have a challenge to come on a Wednesday. So I'm saying to you, I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to do my job and do it well. When you go to your place of work, you follow the rules. I must follow the rules. So I'm saying to you, let me get it clear. I did not give an instruction to put anything into any WhatsApp group. Any work that come in the WhatsApp group for people who don't come to my class, I am not marking it. Full stop. All right. I'm downloading, and I soon check yours. Oh, Casey, why you send me? Why
Sorry,
you send me?
to the email here, but me not see it.
Say it again.
You said see the email here, but we don't see it. I don't see it.
I sent my email in the, oh, yeah, you're right, because I sent it to Casey alone. Sorry. Let me go again.
Sorry, what did you say?
No, I was sending the email to not to the class. edu.jm. I was sending the email to the class, but I sent it to you instead. All right, Naja, tell me if you see it now, love.
Yes, sir.
All right, so. All right, sorry, Casey, help me out here. I'm seeing 2 emails for you. Which of them am I to use?
It's the same work I sent twice.
Oh, it's the same one I sent twice.
Twice, one
Thank
of
you,
them.
Milo. No, but hold on. Okay, so it's just because I'm seeing one of them with 2 attachments. So both of them are the same thing?
Two attachment. Yeah, all of them is the same, I guess.
Yeah,
Didn't
but you never
change.
hear me say, I want 1 attachment list. So you have to ask me, you know, if I got attach it. All right.
Look, one of them wasn't clear. The first one, it didn't seem clear to me. That's why I was asking you if it was clear enough. But then you
No,
respond. I don't know if it was me, you
no,
respond
no,
first.
it wasn't you, but no, I don't think you missed my point. Okay, never mind. What I was saying to you, I just want 1 single attachment. So you sent me the word, I see the word, but what it
All right,
is
so
now
you
is
can
that
use the first email then.
okay, so let me just check the first one to see if it is, if everything is
Just want
on
to know if
one.
it's clear. Yeah, man, it's one.
Yeah, man. Is everything is on one page? All right. It not so clear like the second one, but I can make it out. I can make it out. All right. So I use the first one then. Thanks. It's too much work for me to cut and paste, and I don't have that time now because I really need to go into teaching. So this is spaces. All right. So I've saved yours. Not sure. Not sure.
I sent you a message.
I mean, I'm soon check on the saving. All right. So who was that? Somebody said they sent me a message. Who was that?
Tiana.
He sent me a message where in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it's open, so I'm not. Yeah, man, go ahead and do that, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead and go ahead, TT and let's see if yeah, man, you good, TT. You work good. All right, guys, I will tell you how many. All right, students, I'm going to say this one more time. When you're sending the work to me, I do not have the time to go and to collate your work into one document. It is going to be your responsibility to put all of them in one document and give to me. I don't have the time to sit and scan and collect, guys. Real talk. And I'm not going to do it. So don't send me 5 pages because I'm not going to be copying those 5 pages to put in a single document. You are supposed to collate all of them, put in one single document, and send me as a PDF file or as a Word document. I am not going to do that. Please. Please.
Sir, I responded.
All right. Sorry. Who was responding to me, please?
Narja, in the
Oh,
email.
Natasha. Okay. All right, check again now, Naja, please. Thank you, Miss Chen. Appreciate it. Thank you, my love. Make it teacher life much easier.
All right, sir. I just sent you my email.
All right, guess what, Ryan? I don't know if it's raining by you, but
Yeah, it is ready.
it's a tear by me, and my something there all the way 100, so we can hardly hear. I know you're talking, but go again, Papa.
I just sent you mine, sir.
Okay, let me check to see if I've seen it.
And me as well, sir.
I see Gilly and Naja, come off on my phone. I mean, my computer. um,
What me do, sir?
um, all right, Naja, just respond to the email, please. Gilly, I'm seeing yours.
Yeah. Me don't know if I'm
Ryan, I'm not seeing yours.
it look like I'm a personal email me send it from, but you still have my name in it.
Sorry,
Or
let me
just
see.
send now. Let me look. I said I sent you, but I'm not sure if it's my personal email I use.
No, I'm in my email, but I'm not seeing anything at all. This is Gillian. Let's see my page. All right, let me see if it come in now. No. So let me tell you the ones that I have so far.
I'm gonna try again.
Please do. Emails that, and guess what? I'm not spending much more time on this now because I need to teach.
I mean, a slight
Uh,
technical, sir.
say it again.
I said, I have a slight technical issue, so I soon send
Oh,
mine.
all right, no problem. All right, so I've received Bailey, Barrett, Chen, Smith, Clean, Casio, and War. 1, 2, 3, 6. Bailey, Barrett, Chen, Smith, War, G. Smith, K. Smith, War.
I'm taking my picture, sir. So
Okay.
you're full of Smith.
K. Smith, G. Smith. Yeah, man, I'm full of Smith, yeah. I'm full of Smith, yeah. All right, I'll give you a couple more minutes. It's 8:15. I'll give you a couple more minutes, guys, to get the stuff done up for me.
All right, so you can check now.
I'm checking, yes, sir.
Right.
Seeing something, but let me see what it looks like. Scanning for viruses. Okay, so friends, I am in receipt of.
And it open up because I know word music now like my next one.
Hey, brother, how can I join us calculator you have this? So I'm going to slap you with it.
Yeah, man, it helped me a lot.
No, sir. Get good calculator.
Okay.
All right. I'm giving you guys 10 more minutes to send off the document for me. Once I start teaching, I'm not collecting anymore. Come guys, I'm giving you 10 more minutes. Just go ahead, please. I will download as I see them coming. Okay, Fabio. Sir, were you listening to me when I asked you to collate all of them in one document?
Sir?
Can you collate for me, please? I'm not copying and doing anything. If I copy and I leave off anything, you're going to hear some never copy all the stuff. Copy and
Alright,
put
sir.
it in
Yeah.
one document and send back to me, all right?
Alright, sir.
Easy.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Robinson, I think. No, but by the way, we're in there. Okay.
Sir Sean,
Yes, Tisha.
collate it, come and me no know for the wait.
You going to take a picture?
I take
Are
all the
you-
pictures of my mom.
Great. So what you're going to do, you are going to copy all those pictures into a Word document. So you can open up Microsoft Word and you can
Okay.
paste all the pictures in there, and then you can save that one document and send off to me.
Okay, okay.
Good job, man. So it doesn't matter if you send me as a PDF or you can use your PDF scan and scan it and send it off, irrespective. Once I get it, I can save it where I want it. All right.
All right.
Sir. Sir.
Yeah, couple.
Some big friend winning a day here yet. I did not realize.
No, man. So wait, no, but well, she normally comes to class. I don't know what happened to her. No, man. Touch base with her and find out what's wrong with her, please.
All right, I not tried, man. Just I realized.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize that winning not here. Thanks, Papa.
So me up is still no, I'll know my something can't open up.
I mean, it can't open up.
Send it and process me can't bother with it.
Just go easy now. What not open up? Tell me.
Alright, I share all 4 of them to my email. When I open it, only one in there. I send it back again, I'll know when I see each.
All right. So what I'm saying to you, you're not following my instruction because that's not what I want you to do. Do you still have the photographs on your phone or wherever it is?
Yes,
The
I have it
computer?
on my phone.
Okay. Open up Microsoft Word and you see all the documents. Do you have WhatsApp on your computer?
No.
Okay. Guys, I would recommend that if you're doing an online session, download the WhatsApp version, the web version of WhatsApp. It makes life so much easier that if you take a photograph of your work, you can WhatsApp the work to yourself, and it is easier for you to just open up a WhatsApp, a Word document, and copy the pictures to the WhatsApp, and then you can get it in your stuff.
Yes, sir. Where's the most now?
I just told you. Just copy. How many pictures you have?
4.
All right. Highlight all 4 of those pictures and you can email yourself those 4 pictures, and then you download those 4 pictures, and then you just copy to one Microsoft Word document. Try that one more time, please.
Okay.
Mhm. Afia, I'm trying to respond to you, but it's saying to me that you're not in the meeting, but I'm seeing you in the meeting. Okay, all right. I was able to send it. guys, I really can't use the whole class time to do one question for 20 marks. I
Sir,
really
just
need
give me 2 minutes, please.
Okay, I'll give you 5, and that's it. 5 more minutes, and that's it.
Sir, you can check the chat, please.
I
Send it
saw, but I'm
directly.
giving it. So uh, it's just one. It's just one attachment you have, Sergio.
No, sir.
You see my one attachment, sir? Me just
Yeah, man, make it already, man.
oh,
Sergio.
Yes, sir.
Were there 3 attachments?
Yes, sir.
Good night, sir.
Yes, Winnie.
I sent you a message.
All right, I'll check it shortly.
Sir, you can confirm if you receive it, please, in your email.
I'm coming. Who said that? Who just asked a while ago? Kenya?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Scott?
Tiana.
Oh, TT? You don't see it? I don't see anything, TT.
Hold on, it's the wrong email.
Oh, sorry, I said it to Winnie. Um, TT, I just put the email in the chat. All right. Where did this one come from though?
Sir,
Yes, please.
I see if you got the doc.
Who's asking, please? I'm not. TT? Is that you, T? Okay. All right, I'm seeing it now, my love. Yeah. I'm saving. Just came in a while ago.
You see mine?
Who that?
Sir.
Atisha.
Who's asking for sir? Who is it?
Ryan, my electricity just went due to the heavy rain. So I put my phone with this. And the phone too small for my eyes them. So I don't know I can't go learn tonight, but me I try.
Oh, yeah, I'm tapping there.
It's what that is. I trim no one from my class, you know.
Sir, look if I see my email, yeah.
I trim no one from my class. Go up, but you know what?
If you never walk to my class, we would drive on my phone.
It's all right. Shut the eye and listen.
That's what I learn.
Okay, well,
Can't learn supplement. But me I go do my things.
Please do, sir.
Sir, tell me if you see I get my work now, please.
Hello, Miss Dacus. Can you hold on, please? Miss Chen, sure. All right, go ahead, please.
You want to convert? Oh, wow.
No, teacher, mute. Come on, beg a piece of convert too.
Sir.
Yes, please.
Ese mo sene.
Yes,
Come
Kadira.
for it, sir.
Yes, sir. I am in receipt of it, sir.
All right, sir. Thanks.
Cool. What is this now? 16. All right, so I have downloaded all that I've seen coming in, and I will just give you an update as to the ones that I'm seeing. Bailey, Barrett, Carter, Chen, Farhar, Lee, Robinson, Scott, Smith, Thames, Wall, Wheatle, Edwards. So why Edwards named under? Let me see. Why Edwards all the way down? Okay, never arrange it. All right, so I have 14. No, 20 to 9. I can afford 5 minutes more. 5 more minutes. And then I'm gonna start. And once I start, that is it, guys.
So you know what I realized, sir? I'm going to really have to work on my timing for the questions.
And that's what I recognize with most students. So I am actually going to be addressing the class in a few minutes. Gilly, are you hearing me, by the way?
Yes, sir, I'm hearing you.
Right. I'm gonna address. There are some things that I'm seeing that I need to address, and that's one of the things. I gave the work after 7, and it's an hour later, an hour 21 minutes later. And I'm still not collected something that is for like about 20 marks, 30 marks.
Sir, in the question, in the exam, wouldn't the question have more parts than this?
To be honest with you, for the Kramers, yes. So the Kramers, I'm expecting a Kramers question for 20 marks. I'm expecting a Kramers question for 20 marks, and I'm expecting them to give you a 10 marker somewhere. The 10 marks could come from AP or GP or somewhere else. But what it is that I want is that I want you guys to pick up the full 20 marks for your Kramers.
I understand, sir.
Mhm. All right. So this is it now. I don't think I can read. To so, I'm going to move on now. Let me just check my email now again to see if I've seen anything else. All right, I'm not seeing anything else. All right. Now, one of the things again I'm gonna ask you guys. So some things that I'm seeing. I I am aware that some of you are have challenges. Let me ask you a question. And I'm not being mean in the question that I'm asking. But what if I came to class on a Wednesday, and every time I come to class on a Wednesday, I say to you that I'm having computer issues, or I'm not hearing you, or you're not seeing my screen, or something goes wrong with the lesson? How would you feel? What would you say to me? What would you say to your head of department or your school?
Sir, would
Pure
I
and
fight
simple.
against you? All in all.
You'd fight against me, don't? That's what you say. Talk to me now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
One complaint, sir, man. I mean, man, all TVJ that see me I talk about Mr.
Straight
Shaggy.
up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Yeah, man. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. So I'm not being insensitive. Let me put that out there. I'm not being insensitive. But what I'm going to say to you, you, my evening students, have your classes in the evenings. You depend 100% on online sessions. Therefore, you must have a reliable device to use. So whereas I can understand and I'm being very sensitive in what it is that I'm saying to you, I understand that sometimes the devices go because sometimes my device go, and when my device, then what I have to do? I have to run and either replace it because I know I must teach my class. So when I give you work and I'm seeing messages coming to me, sir, my device is not working, or sir, I couldn't come to class because I don't have a device, and it's not my concern. You are doing an online class. You must ensure that you have the requisite tools to do the online class. So I don't want to hear nothing, sir, I don't have any internet access. I mean, if there's a power cut, or I know Digicel had a system the other day. I was trying to do some work and send out emails and respond to stuff, and I couldn't do nothing because digital system went down. I can understand that. But if consistently you're going to send me excuses about device connectivity and the likes, I can't. You can't do evening school. And I really mean this with the nicest and the kindest of heart. You're doing an online class. You must have the requisite tools in order to do the online class. I don't know if I'm making sense. I mean, am I being harsh? Anybody, somebody?
No, sir. No, not at all, sir.
All right. The other thing is, I'm seeing a few messages coming to me now at this stage of the semester, um, apologizing for class absence, apologizing for so many other things at this late stage. And I'm saying, students, again, I'm not being insensitive. I really am not being insensitive. Your absence could be due to work. I understand that. Your absence could be due to illness. I also understand that. Your absence could be due to any other variable. You're at home and your young children need your attention, and you have to be away from the computer, or, whatever else the situation is. I understand that. But for crying out loud, what would be so much nicer is for you to drop me a line. Sir, this is my current situation. There is no way you can wait until I give a graded piece of assessment and then I'm reading not one or two or three or four apologies, but I'm reading many apologies from east, west, north, and south. It is unacceptable. Let me tell you why it's unacceptable. Because you don't treat your place of work like this. If you're not going into work, you must touch base with your employers to say, yo, X, Y, or Z. So you can't treat my class like this, students. It is wrong. And I'm going to tell you why I take the stance I'm taking. Last semester, when I taught the course, consistently, there were 23, 24, or 25 students. When I announced that we were going to give the mid-semester, I had over 40 students in my class. After the mid-semester, I did not see 40 students coming back again. But when the exam came, I had 40 odd students who wrote the exam. It's not going to happen this semester. It's really not going to happen this semester. Somebody else will have to mark your papers because I'm not marking it. You have, and guess what? I'm within my rights. Your student handbook says, you must have a minimum, mean the lowest, 85% class attendance. It's not me say it. It's the rules of the institution. Failure to meet a minimum of 85%, you can be withdrawn from the exam. I was tempted to do it last semester, but I didn't. I know what is, you know the hurtful thing about it? The students, most of the students who were absent from my class are the ones who failed. So, whoever put the question in the WhatsApp group, even after I asked for it not to go into the WhatsApp group because students are supposed to be here, that was disingenuous. I'm the teacher of the class, and that's why I don't go back into any more WhatsApp groups, because students don't know how to be students. That was disingenuous. I specifically asked for it to be here in the chat because I knew what was going to happen. Students who don't come to class will turn up to say, oh, sir, I'm part of this class. You don't work like that. You don't treat your place of work like that. So you don't treat my class like that. The other thing is that there are students who are, when I'm downloading the assignment, I have actually done the question. I've had this question from about maybe 2 weeks now. I had it before last Wednesday. Yeah, so it's 3 weeks now that I have this question to give you. So I've actually done the question, so I know what the answer is supposed to be like. And while I am downloading, I recognize that there are students in the class who have not understood the topic based on what was sent to me. I don't know if I say garbage is going to be too harsh. I don't know if I say rubbish is going to be too harsh. It just don't make any sense. It really does not make any sense. And the truth is, the recordings are uploaded, and there are other recordings in the session, in the YouTube channel that you can watch. But you guys just not doing any work. And I'm wondering now if it really worth my time to take up at this session. Remember, you know, guys, I go 5 to 7 on a Wednesday and then have you 7 to 10. I know some of you have a class 5 to 7 as well. So it's a sacrifice of both of us. There is no way you're going to allow me to miss my sleep. I don't know work. I'm still not understanding what it is that I'm doing. It is unacceptable, students. I don't like it. I don't like the look of it. It is not good. And again, let me just talk to you about something else that happened last semester. What happened last semester is, all right, now I see the stuff. What happened last semester, when I ran my stuff through my software, 99% of the students who did the stuff went ahead and did AI. And what I saw, the coursework grades were all the way up there, 80 and 90%. because people went ahead and used AI for both my mid-semester and coursework pieces. But when you wrote the exam, some of you couldn't even score 10% on the exam where there were similar questions that you scored 80, 90, and 100% on in the coursework. That spoke volume. And that's why my mid-semester this term is not going to be online. We'll have to find our way to the college to have it done. But sir, I can't reach your college. Oh, sorry, you have to take that up with the institution. Call the department. If you can't come to do your face-to-face exam, make a telephone call to your department because you are not going to do my exam online. It's dishonest. It's dishonest. It is dishonest. As a matter of fact, your other courses, you will hear your lecturers speak about face-to-face mid-semesters, because it's a conversation that we as heads of schools have been having because we are seeing the trend. That's dishonest. And some of you work in fields where you're expected to be honest. Some of you work in bank, in the banking sector or the financial sector, let me read more broadly. Some of you work with national security. Some of you work in areas that you can't falsify documents, but you want to come to my class to falsify documents. It's not good. I see it. I see it. And I have records of it, as a matter of fact. And very soon, the assessment services unit will be asking me for the stuff. And whenever those students who infringe the code of regulation by presenting work that is not theirs, it's called plagiarism, the assessment services unit will have copies of those papers because I wrote on those mid-semesters and coursework pieces, etc., etc. So those of your friends who pass the course, the grades that you get are only provisional until they're ratified, and the grades are not ratified until your papers are second marked. The grades are not ratified until you are second marked. So it is what it is, students. I have nothing more to say, really. So now I am continuing. Can you remind me, please, what was the last thing that we did? Away from the test. Before last Wednesday, what we looked at?
AP.
APGP. All right, good, thanks. Let me see if I can project a quick. Matter of fact, can somebody share in the chat for me, please, a past paper? Let's just do a few past paper questions so I can move on. Please and thanks. I'll give you a few minutes to just find a past paper and just share it in the chat for me, please. Thank you.
So what should we share in the chat, sir?
A past paper. I'm looking for a past paper question or a past paper rather. If you could have share with me a past paper, I'd appreciate it. I just want to pull some questions so I can just do some past paper questions with you tonight as a quick recap before I move into something else. Please and thanks.
Sir, is there a date set for the mid-semester?
No, man, we need to agree. Can we agree tonight, please? Which day? Have you done all your mid semesters already?
No, sir.
Sir.
Yes, please.
Oh, I said no, no.
Oh, you say no. All right. Shanique, since you raised it, I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor. I'm gonna ask that you put something in your WhatsApp group and see if you can get a consensus from the students, please, because guess what is going to happen? Unfortunately, it's based on what we are seeing with the dishonesty, why we have taken a decision that the mid-semesters are going to be online, I mean face-to-face and not online. So going forward, we recognize the challenge. Going forward, we're going to timetable it similar to the exam. Oh, I got the first draft of the timetable. I'm going to share it with you. I'm not supposed to, but I'm going to share it with you. So please remind me before I leave to share it with you. Please to have a conversation in a WhatsApp. You can start the conversation in a WhatsApp. Any time between, any day between, this is the 12th, any day between one day next week. One day next week. We can meet to have the stuff. Just put it in a WhatsApp group, and then Shanique, you are going to be communicating with me the results. Since you raised it, the results of the conversation. All right, Shan?
Yes, sir.
Cool, thanks. All right.
Sir, but wouldn't that be a challenge? Because remember, some of us do have classes during the week.
I know, but you see, what is also challenging for me, I cannot give the exam online.
So it's not about a weekend.
We could do it on a weekend, but again here, oh, sir, I'm Adventist. We can do it on a weekend. I have no problem doing it. So I teach a calculus 1 class on a weekend from 1 to 5 online, but really and truly, I don't have a problem meeting I don't have a problem meeting select on midday on a weekend, one weekend. I know the 22nd is going to be out because I have something on I have two things on the 22nd as a matter of fact. So if we're going to do it on a weekend, it will be the 29th.
Sir, I'm unavailable.
Say it again.
I'm unavailable weekends.
You're unavailable on the 29th?
Sir, if the 29 is a weekend, then yes.
Okay.
Sir,
There
I
you
work
go.
on the weekends.
You work on the weekends. All right. So Sean, you can do me a favor. Do a portion to find out those who are available to do the exam on the 29th. The 22nd, I have two functions on the 22nd. Do a poll to find out those who will be available, and then know if it's just who is this say that they're unavailable? Okay, Miss Chen. If she's the only one, then I can make an arrangement to meet with her separate and apart. Right? Right, Chan Chan?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. All right. Yes, Miss Because I have received your paper. Long time. Hold on. Lie. A, B, C, D. Hold on. Yes, it came in at 8:58, 10 minutes ago. So I will download in a few. Please and thanks. All right. I don't see the past paper coming yet in a warm tone. No? Nobody done the past paper?
So I don't have any.
Anybody has any past paper with them? Any at all, please and thanks? All right. Okay, thank you. Somebody. Yeah, man, Kayla, just send off. Just send off something, Kayla, man. Sure. All right, just drop. You can drop it in the chat for me, please, Kayla. Thank you.
I sent some of what I had.
All right, thank you. Lord Jesus. All right, Kayla, you're not saying no. Kayla, thank you. Jesus. All right, big up yourself. All right, guys, we have some past papers in the chat. Can you download and save for me, please? Thanks, Kayla. I give you an extra 1%. So save for me, please, in the. All right, let me go ahead and Carter, can you do me a favor, please? Can you download these and then send me an email with them, please, sir?
All right.
Yeah, I because I want to move on, I don't want to stop to do it. No. I just want to. Oh crap, it is asking me to save it. All right. All right, so I'm going to be looking at the August 2016, the first one. Let me just save this because it's paper.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. Right, stage. All right, so let me just go ahead and just share. Oh, what should I do? Oh, I need to download the paper now. August 2016. This is what it looks like. Pre-calculus. All right. Do me a favor for next class, guys. I'm gonna ask that you take your graph paper here. We need to do some graph for next class. All right, so that is not gonna come on the exam again because that is for the first part of the stuff. That's not going to come on the exam again. That's the first part of the stuff.
So we're finished with APGP?
No, so that's where I'm going to go now, my love. I am doing that as we speak now, Gilly. So I'm going to project for you. I'm going to project for you question 4 on APGP. Well, you asked if I finished with APGP. The answer is yes. But because we have not had a class for the longest while, I know people will forget how to go about it. This year, 2016, 2016, we're giving students a few questions, I think, at 25 marks each. So that's why I've seen these questions the way they look. Do me a favor. I want you to I'm going to give you 10 minutes to answer these questions. Parts A, B, and C. I heard you, Gilly, you said that you're working a little slow. Let us see how quickly you get through these. Work on those for me, please. Give you 10 minutes and then I'll, do the questions for you on the tablets. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if I can put some pages to this. How do I add pages to this? All right. I'm giving you 10 minutes to work the question, please. You all have a question in the chat. I'm going to stop share. It's 2016, question 4. I'm going to stop share to see if I can just add pages to this PDF document so that when I do the solutions and I send back the exam paper to you, you have the solutions right by the exam paper. Makes sense, don't? Okay, I guess not. All right, start working, please. All right, so now I'm seeing a few people saying that they don't understand APGP. All right, so let me not give as many as 10 minutes. Let me give you 5 minutes. Just I give you 5 minutes to see what it is that you can do, and then I come in. All right, guys, going to start in 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. Like just come back, boy. A piece of heat hit me and some man.
Oh, the rain stop now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Because, you know, say, when the heat are lick and the rain, it can't open up neither, you know, because, all right, mosquitoes and the whole stuff. All right. All right, so I'm going to start in 2 minutes. Hold on. All right, guys, are you seeing my screen, please? No, you're not seeing that screen. You're seeing the other screen. Hold on, let me do a new share, please. And then new share. All right, are you seeing that screen now? All right, so somebody is clearly having a challenge because they're coming in and they're going out every minute. So I'm not sure who it is that is having that challenge. But I'm seeing I'm hearing the notification. Okay, the person is back in. Let me see who it is. Who just came in a while ago?
I'm going in and out, sir.
Okay, you're having challenge? You're in and out every minute?
Yes, internet.
Oh, your internet. Okay, all right, got you. Because I'm getting my notification that something like that is happening. All right, so we are going to be doing this pretty briefly. Oh lordy. Let's see what happened now. You know what to do? Let me. Oh crap. Forgive me, guys. Where is it share? Oh, it was a PDF document, no? Right, it was.
Sir, sorry, I logged in on the laptop just now. Is it possible you could just let me take a picture of
Take a picture of what?
the question that was just posted?
So
No,
I'm making
hold on.
get it, don't worry. I'm making
All
get
right.
it, bro.
All right, big
Okay.
up, Kadiro.
All
Big
right.
up, big up. Thank you, Kadiro. All right. I'm trying to scan to screenshot the question so you have it nicely in one place. Let me see if you tell me if you're seeing the question now, please, on the document that I'm sharing.
Yes, sir.
All right, good job. All right, so let's go. The first part of the, and I want you guys to turn up for this question here. I don't want anybody to laze up themselves on me. Just try and understand it. A few of you say that you don't understand the topic. This is your opportunity now to catch it. Question 4 says, the fourth term of an arithmetic progression is 20. The fourth term of an arithmetic progression is 20. Now, the fourth term of an arithmetic progression is going to be given by a plus 3d. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A plus 3d is equal to 20. Remember, it's going to be a plus n minus 1 times d. Recall, R-E-C-A-L-L. It's a plus n minus 1 times d. Now, if and n is a number of terms. Number of terms. Now, if it has 4 terms, you say 4 minus 1 is 3. So you're going to have a plus 3d. So you have a plus 3d, and all of that is equal to 20. So that's equation 1. And then it says, and the 8th term is 60. The 8th term is going to be a plus what?
7D, sir.
7d, and it's equal to 60. So now I have equation 1 and I have equation 2. We're solving simultaneously. So which of the equations appear to be bigger?
The second one.
The second one. Very good. The second one. So what it is that I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract the first one from it. Sir, do we have to do it like that? No, but I find that to be easier because when you subtract the smaller one from the bigger one, you don't have a negative number.
Right.
And I know how you guys love the negatives. I don't want you to be playing with the negatives. All right. So what it is that we're going to be doing, the second one is a bigger one. So I'm going to say 2 minus 1. So look at what I'm saying. A minus A equals?
0.
Okay. It's not a trick question. And 7D minus 3D equals?
4D.
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 And 60 minus 20 equals?
40.
40. So I have a simple equation, 4D equals 40. What do I do in order to find the value of D?
A divided by 4.
Thank you very much, Shanshan. Very good. Divide both sides by 4. Harry, Miss B? Kadir, go ahead, please.
So we can work with the negatives.
You can work with the negative?
Yeah, so better. All right, do you think so?
All right, then 4. So I'm dividing both sides by 4. So the 4's cancel. 4 into itself goes 1 time and 4 into 40 goes
10.
10 times. So D is going to be equal to 10. What is D again?
Difference.
The common difference. So the common difference for that question is 10. Now, the question asks us to find what? What is the first term and the common difference? Really, the question should have read what is the common difference and in the first term, but anyhow. The first term common difference, so let us do, we did the common difference. The first term now is, I'm gonna put D equals 10 into, say, equation 1. Anywhere in equation 1, I see D, I put 10. A plus 3D, so it's 3 times 10, is equals to 20. A plus 3 times
3 times 30.
30.
Is equals to 20.
Mhm.
Simple equation again, so I'm going to have A is equals to 20 minus 30. 20 minus 30 equals?
Negative 10.
Negative 10.
Good job. So I'm going to have D is equals to 10. So the first term is equals to negative 10. And the second term is, and the common difference is equals to 10. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
It says now, what is a 15th term? What is a 15th term? So part 2 is what is a 15th term? The 15th term is given by what?
What is it, sir?
What is a 15th term given by?
14. But then look at that.
Well,
A plus
minute.
N minus 1.
Yeah, but Miss
Okay, what me say? How the number them?
Oh, come on, sir.
give me the 15th term. No, how do I write the 15th term?
A
Shan?
plus 15 minus 1.
Lady, just go easy understand what the 15th term is now. What do I write by the 15th term? You can't say 14D. That don't make no sense. So
A
tell me
plus
what-
14D.
Negative 10.
Thank you very much. Shan, I'm going to charge you $1,000.
Sir, negative 10 plus 50 minus 1 times 6.
Yeah, but Chen, I don't want that, you know. What I want, the 15th term is given by A plus 14D. Talk truth.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. So Sean, don't, oh crap. I must remember to add pages to this thing, you know. Oh Lord. All right, great. So it is A plus 14D. So no, Miss Chen, you can say A is negative 10. I agree. Negative 10 plus 14 times D, which is 10. Common difference is 10. So negative 10 is plus 140. Agree?
Yes, sir.
How much have you worked out today?
130.
130. So the 15th term is 130. Question finished. Gilly, how you stay? Romain, how you stay?
Yes, sir. May I walk with you?
Good. Gilly.
Sir, may I go and look?
Oh, I do more than that. So that's all that there is for this question for the AP. All right, please do. All right, that's all that there is for the AP. Watch the GP now. It says a fourth term of a GP is 250. The fourth term of a GP is 250. Part B, the fourth term of a GP So the fourth term of a GP is given by what?
By 250, sir.
What is a fourth term of a GP given by? We know it's equal to 250, but what is a fourth term of a GP given by?
A plus 3D?
3 something, yeah.
A plus 3D.
A,
A plus 3.
A plus ratio. I think the ratio, sir.
Kadira and Ryan. I did not say AP, I said GP.
Oh, GP.
GP and 1 up. So it's like 1 up and AP and 1 is. What's up?
It's supposed to be sorry, ratio. What's this?
Sir, my question asks.
The GP is given by
Come on,
AR to the N minus 1. And also?
So the AR, so that should be AR.
5.
R3.
Going to be AR5 equal 250.
Yes, please.
AR5.
AR to the fifth power. Did I say the sixth term or the?
Oh,
I said the fourth term. I said the fourth term.
Yes, it should be.
Yes, sir, 5. It's correct.
Okay.
What do you mean 5? Tell me if I don't
Sir,
understand
not
what you're
the
talking about.
fourth, sir. So, yeah, what's asking?
It is AR to the N minus 1. We get plus 1. Is what I'm saying, Sean?
Yes, it should be AR raised to the N minus 1. That's all. That would be the formula.
So it will be 3.
Sean, I'm waiting on you know.
Sir?
You
Yes,
see what I'm
sir.
saying? You are adding 1 to it to the power, but you're supposed to be subtracting 1 from it.
Yes, sir.
Right. Says AR cube equals 250. AR cube equals 250. Are you all following? Me know say some of you just sit in another class and now do not you know, me know that you know. Only the
Sir,
one
no,
teacher.
you never give very
Me
refresher
them
with
formula
the
here.
GP.
But sir,
I mean, the formula here.
the term would
Sir,
be
you didn't give us a refresher, you know, for the GP.
yeah, normally we give a GP, man.
When
You sure
AP.
you sure I never did GP with you?
No, sir.
No,
Only
sir.
AP.
No,
I remember
I
that.
am very
AP
sorry about that one.
alone. That's why I'm confused. AP.
Oh, I true, sir. You know
I'm
what?
looking at my notes and now I'm not seeing nothing.
Oh, I just realized that.
GP.
Yeah,
But
you know,
AP, sorry.
remember, that some of us doing it the first time now, so we are just seeing all of these things.
So you never remember seeing GP Ramin? That's what they say?
No, sir, you didn't do the GP. I have all the notes from the previous class. I remember, so we missed last week, you know. So we would have done this last
Oh, sir,
week.
we never touched
Yeah, man, I
GPs.
second that.
Oh, we never touched GP. But true, sir. I just looking at notes them. I just
All right.
remember last from them
Yeah,
time.
and that's why I asked what was the last thing that we did again? Okay, but fair enough. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So it's an opportunity now for us to see what the GP is. So you know the arithmetic progression is going to be A plus N minus 1 times D. For the geometric progression, GP is going to be given by AR. So TN is going to be equals to AR then.
Yes, sir. So it will be the T would be the TN T subscript the term equal
right. AR to the N minus 1.
Minus 1.
Right, and R because it's talking about a common ratio. R is the common ratio.
Yeah, but when we hear people say AR fifth, sir, that may I wonder how you.
But I can understand now why they say AR to the fifth because I didn't do the GP with them. I can understand now. Yeah. So Sean, I give back the $1,000.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Kadira, go ahead, please.
So when we do AP, right, we can choose which one for you. So we can choose like the A plus N minus 1. Close bracket D, or we can use
is when the last term is not given, you use the
A
one
plus
with,
N minus 1.
when the last term is not known, you use the D, the one where you just after.
Oh. All right, thanks.
Ryan.
Wait there, wait there.
No, you see, your answer, Ryan, would have been correct if you're talking about the sum. So,
yeah.
right. So when you're calculating the sum, if the last term is not given, then you use the Sn. It's going to be n over 2 plus a plus L. A plus L. If the last term is not given, you're going to use 2a plus n minus 1 times d. So I'm happy that you respond to that because it says to me now that you're mixing up the last term with the sum of the terms. You're mixing the last term with the sum of the terms. But I'm going to do some questions, so don't worry about that. You'll get that refresher. All right. So the common ratio is going to be R. A is just the same thing like for the AP. A is a first term. And N is the same thing like the AP. It's going to be the number of terms. And then S subscript N is going to be the same thing like that, sum of terms. But now in GP, we'll have something called sum to infinity. All right. So those are the different symbols that will come into our GP. R, common ratio. When you compare that to the arithmetic progression, we talk about a D, common difference. For geometric progression, it's going to be common ratio. We have the same A for first term in both. We have the same N for number of terms for both. We have the same Sn for the sum of terms for both. But guess what? Only in GP we have the sum to infinity. The sum to infinity now is when you say, boy, I hear the plan. If I'm on a plan with Digicel, and Digicel say, oh, teach, you're paying a flat rate of $6,500 a month for your cable bill. I can calculate the amount my cable bill is going to come to for the next 5 years or 20 years by just applying this formula to it. All right. So if I'm doing a strategic plan and I'm planning 5 years ahead and I want to see how much I'm going to be paying for this stuff in order to set my budget, I can use my arithmetic progression in order to do all of that. All right. So now, so the fourth term of an arithmetic progression is going to be given by AR to the third because I'm subtracting 1 from the power, similar to what it is that I would have done for the arithmetic, sorry. Look at this one now. It says, and the seventh term is 31,250. What do you think the seventh term is going to be given by?
AR6
AR to the
3,1,250.
Good job. So this is going to become now AR to the 6 is equals to 3,1,250. Are you all seeing that, guys?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm going to solve this simultaneously. I want you to watch this magic in solving the simultaneous solution. And this is how we do indices. And I did indices with you. I started off the session with indices. And when I finished indices, I jumped to Kramer's. Anybody remember that? That much I remember.
You did one class, sir. As a matter of fact, we were going through the rules.
It's done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right, sir. But we just I saw it did go. But yeah,
man, it's done.
Calculation, but
I did. No man, Romain, hold on, Romain. No man, I did. I gave you calculations for indices. I gave you examples for indices.
Yes, sir. You did. You gave us all one document.
And I gave the document to the rules.
At the document, you will see that it has the rules.
Right, but I also gave you questions.
Yeah, man, you did, sir. See that? Right,
Can you reshare those questions?
You know, look on last year or something, you know, theory.
Oh,
One
man.
fast track. I have it fast track on my desktop. Indices and logarithm.
I never did any logarithm, but I did indices, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I never did. Yeah,
No, but I never said that I did logarithms.
Yes, sir, you did
Remain.
a question. You did one question.
It's not one question I did either.
Sure, one.
Did on that evening, sir. This is a mth root of a It was 2 to the power of 2 by 3 to the power of 2. That was what we did. And then we did right. That was it. There was nothing else. Because
you know why?
When we started the other class, you just went into the Kramers because you said that you wanted to do something different this semester by starting from the back
and I remember that. But what I'm also saying to you is there's no way I could go through the rules alone without giving you examples for the rules that I would have gone through.
Example 4 by 2 to the power of 3 over 16. I have the notes here from the very first class.
No, and I'm not disputing that, you know, Romain, but what I'm saying to you, sir.
Check January 29.
I would not have gone through the rules alone because the rules alone not going to make any sense without me showing you examples how they are applied. I've never done that before. That is uncharacteristic of me.
No, but that's what I'm saying, you know, sir. That wasn't the case, you know. What you said was that you were changing the format because you were.
I hear you. Hey man, I get that. I actually remember that I said that I am going to do it back ways because
Right.
those areas, the indices not going to come on the final exam. So the indices is only going to be on the first part of the stuff, the multiple choice. So that's why I said I'm not going to spend the time there. I'm going to go from the back to the front. But I'm saying to you, if I'd gone through the 8 rules or 9, the 9 rules, 8, one of them, 8 or 9 rules of the indices, I would not have just gone through the rules without giving you examples of those.
Yes, sir, you gave a question. Well, an example.
A question. Yeah, I have it here, so. But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't as thorough thing as maybe Okir did put it, because I do have the question that was right here.
Let me ask you one final question, Romain. Did I go through all the rules with you, or I did only one rule?
No, man. We went down the entire document. Yeah, man. So we did what is it, 9? Yeah.
Yeah, I would have gone through all of those with you. And that's it for indices. There's nothing more.
Okay, but a refresher of this is just the same.
Yes,
Thank
all
you.
right. Okay, so all right. So guess what now? I just said to somebody a while ago, to reteach is a difficult task. When I reteach, it means that I'm not going to finish the syllabus. But anyhow, let's go. So I'm going to rearrange this here. 1 minute, please. All right. I'm going to rearrange. AR to the 6 is equals to 31,250. And I'm putting AR to the third underneath. And this 250 right here. Can you see what it is that I did right here?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm doing is putting the bigger equation on top and the smaller equation at the bottom. Why doing that, sir? I'm saving you from having to work with negative powers, right?
Yeah, these are calculations.
Ease of calculation. So all I'm doing is just rearranging. So having written both equations from the question, I'm just rearranging by putting the bigger equation on top, the smaller equation on the bottom. Look at what is going to happen now. My A's cancel. From indices, it says when I'm dividing and the bases are the same, I subtract my powers. It's a numerator power minus a denominator power. Anybody remember that? Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Recall a to the m divided by a to the n is equal to a to the m minus n. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
So a to the m divided by a to the n is going to be equal to a to the m minus n. It's a numerator power minus a denominator power. So this is going to give me r to the third. Do you agree? 6 minus 3 is 3, right?
Yes, sir.
What is 250 divided by 250?
125.
125?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
And then now, and what I'm going to do is to find the cube root of 125 and the cube root of r. Why the cube root, sir? Because I have r cubed. I don't want r cubed, I want r. So just like if I have r squared, what in order to find r, what would I have done? If I had r squared and I want to find the value of r, what would I have done?
Or square it.
Square root.
Square root.
The square
Yeah,
root.
square
Yeah,
root.
I find the square root, right?
Yeah,
Now, if I
yeah,
have
yeah.
r cubed and I want to find r, I'm going to cube root.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on. So if you look back at the indices document I shared with you, this is the nth root formula, the nth root rule. Like number 6 or number 7, they're about on it. So when I find the cube root of r cubed, I'm going to get r. And the cube root of 125 is going to be 5. Check for me, please, to see if that's correct. I need to know how to put it on the calculator.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Romani know how to, thanks, Chan. Romani know how to do it. The rest of you are very silent and know you're going to sleep. Oh, I have 3 more.
Sir.
So,
Sir, for tell you the truth, I remember all punch team on my calculator.
Yeah, me there outfit.
Mm-hmm.
You press, you see the square root something, but me know if I put the 3 before it. But I said me need a new calculator still.
All right. So when you look at your calculator, it could be on the submerged keys or the raised keys, depending on the brand calculator and the model. You're going to see a square root sign with a 3 inside the sleeve of the square root sign. So with the 3 inside of the square root sign or the root sign, is actually talking about the cube root. Can you identify such a button on your calculator? The cube root button? The cube root button should look like this. Let me put it in a different color so you can see it. Bam, bam, bam. That's the cube root. Can you identify? You not see my screen?
Sorry, I'm see something like that on mine.
Well,
But
that's
when I
cute.
click it, it's still not give me 5. I'm
No,
put
man, don't worry about
125
it.
in it. They
I'm
give me
going to
11
tell
point.
you. I'm going to tell you how to use it.
All right.
So that's a cube root. When the 3 is inside the sleeve of the root sign, it's a cube root. When we don't put a 2 in the sleeve of the root sign because it's redundant. When you just see the root sign alone, it means that it's a square root. When you see a 4 in the sleeve of the cube root of the root sign, it's a fourth root, so forth and so on. When you see the n in the sleeve of the root sign, it's called the nth root. Check your document again and you'll see that on it. Work with me now. Kadira, was that you or no? That was Ryan. You say not seen. You're not. You see it on a calculator, but you don't know how to use it. Is it on the
I see
raised?
it on the calculator.
Is it on the raised key or is it on the submerged key?
But it's like I say X. When I look above it now, it is showing me the exact thing you just put on. Yeah, that.
Sorry, I'm figure it out.
Okay.
What's the answer?
5.
Sir, still do it. Some can still guide us because me no know for it. Please.
All right. So, but to answer me though, is it on the raised key or is it on the submerged key?
So the submerged, you have to press shift.
Right. So if it is on the submerged key is a key that is on the other part of the calculator, and the raised key is the one that you have to press in order to get the stuff. So if it is on the submerged key, you'll have to press shift or second function to access it.
Yes, I just got it too. Yeah, press shift.
Right. So if it is on the submerged key, you have to press second function or shift in order to access it. If it's on the raised key, you just press the raised key alone. So do me a favor, press the you can and some calculators you'll have to press the cube root sign first and then the number after, or other calculators they press the number first and then the cube root sign afterwards. So find out which algorithm works for your calculator. All of you try it for me, please, and tell me if you get 5. The cube root of 125 should be equal to 5.
I press the 3 first, then the cube.
Yeah.
And then what?
125.
May I get syntax error?
Yeah, man, because you're not putting it in correctly. All right, Sean. Which brand calculator are you using, please? Is that
Yes,
Casio?
sir. Yes,
What
sir.
number?
300 ms.
300 ms?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what calculator you use? Is it on the race key or submerged key?
Submerge.
Okay. That's the one with the trackball with the trackball in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do me a favor. Press.
Sir, I'm just need to press the shift and the button X to the power of 3. That button, yeah.
X to the power of 3?
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am.
Sir, that button is the submerge button.
Okay, the submerge button. Shauna Wheatle, I'm not hearing from you. But Shauna now moves by the car. Shauna, you want me to follow? Where's Shauna?
Sorry, I'm here. I wasn't at the last class because I'm not well, so I'm following.
Okay, all right, good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Shan. Yeah, so when you press, all right, do me a favor, press 125 for Shauna. I mean, Shani.
Sir?
Press 125 and then press the cube root, press shift and then the cube root button until what you get.
Error.
Error? Okay, clear the calculator for me, please. And then no, press shift and the cube root.
Yes, sir, I get the 5.
You get the 5 now?
Yes.
Good job. So just remember the algorithm for your calculator. I'm gonna say this
Sir, I
again.
didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't get it before? Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me just say this one more time, guys, please. You must own a calculator now in class. There is no way you can borrow somebody's calculator minutes before the exam and going to the exam and expect to know how to manipulate the calculator. I did ask you to remind me about the draft timetable. And as I speak about exam, it pops back into my head.
Sir, I was just going to text that in the group.
Yes, man. So I am pressing pause now to see if I can find it. I saw it come in yesterday. Yesterday was 11th. I saw it come in yesterday. And I said that I'm going to share it with you guys. So I'm pressing pause. So this is the whole timetable, first draft. This is the first draft here. Draft. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Let me go to all. Let me go to documents. Go to here. Go to there. All right, let me know if you're seeing it in the chat, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So do me a favor with that information. You need to double check, and especially that pre-calculus is being done now while you're doing some second year courses. Please to ensure that there is no clash with the pre-calculus and that particular course. Meaning, say, if the pre-calculus is on a day when, for example, you're doing Caribbean studies and Caribbean studies, it's on the same day at the same time. If you're finding that to happen, I'm going to ask that you raise an alarm and you speak to your department or your school so that communication at this point in time can be had with the CCCJ for them to make a change. If not, you will have to be quarantined, and you don't want to have two heavy exams, running back to back. So just peruse the timetable, please, to make sure that you're not having any clash at all issues on the timetable. Communicate it, and they will see how best they can facilitate a movement. All right, and that's the only reason I am sharing the timetable with you, particularly because boy, you see you, Carter, and Romain. Say it again. Someone was saying something? I didn't hear you. All right. All right, the function. And I'm aware that it's now 2 minutes past 10, and we're going to finish in another 2 minutes. Just finish up this question. So let me show you how it is now that we're going to be. So we got R to be equal to 5. I was showing you how to use a calculator. So R is equal to 5. So what I'm going to do now is to put R equals 5 into, say, equation 1. And if I call up here, so 1, and here's a 2, I'll have AR to the third equals 250. So it's going to be R is 5, so I'm going to put 5 to the third is equals to 250. 5 to the third equals what again?
125.
Good job. 125 is equals to 250. I have, so A times 125 is 125A, which is equals to 250. I'm going to divide both sides by 125. A is going to be equals to?
2.
A is going to be equals to 2. Yes. So it says to find the first term and the common ratio. Find the first term and common ratio we just did. The first term is A, common ratio is 5. And then now it says the sum of the first 10 terms. So Ryan, this is it now, the sum of the first 10 terms. Do I have a last term? No, I don't. And I don't need it. So we're going to find the sum. The sum of the first 10 terms is going to be given by S10. S10 is going to be given by R to the N R to the N minus 1 over R minus 1. R to the N minus 1 over R minus 1. I'm pausing right there because I'm trying to find something for you so that I can share with you tonight. R to the N minus 1. I think I know what happened. That week when I was supposed to do the GP with you, it was Ash Wednesday.
Exactly so, sir. I will never get that job.
R to the N minus 1 over R minus 1. All right, so let's just finish up that one and we'll call it an evening. R to the N minus 1 over R minus 1. Oh, sorry, open. I'm looking for it.
There is a thing over the screen.
I know, because I am trying to find a document to share with you, so that's why it's a black thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I just open another document. I'm going to give you. Let's hope it can work like this. I'm copying something here. Let's hope it works like this. See if I never take so much time to do the wonderful piece of question. Sure.
Yeah, my beauty sleep. No, I go get that on sir. We don't know where it is.
And guess what now? You're gonna need no fight, you know.
No, I mean, no, that's why I tell you. I would that's a handsome like you, you know.
You're gonna need no fight. Afia is asking to be okay, thank you, Kerry. You're right on it.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, guys. I was trying to copy something, but it's not real. So I will send it off so it can be added to the group. So let me just finish off this and then we'll call it an evening or night. So S10, the sum is going to be equals to A. First term is 2. R is 5 to the N what is n? First 10 terms, so n is 10. So 5 to the 10, whoa, that will be a big number. Shanika, I want your calculator. Your calculator may be able to handle this. Minus 1 over R is 5? Yes, R is 5. 5 minus 1. So S10 is equals to, after, not after. Shani, put in your calculator 5 raised to the 10th power for me, please.
Sir, can I number this?
Yeah.
9
Sorry.
million.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I don't know why they give me such a big number, but anyhow.
9,765,000.
All right. Do me a favor. It's all right. Let me just delete this and ask you to. Yeah, it would have been a big number. 5 minus 1 is 4, don't? 1 and 2. So you're gonna have S10 is equals to 5 to the 10 minus, oh, this is 50 though. 5 to the 10 minus 1 and that over 2. 5 to the 10 minus 1 and then divide it by 2 and how much you get, please.
Oh, 4 million.
You get 4 million? Yeah, I don't like this question for my first question on this topic here. So is equals to enough. Yeah, I don't like this question for my first question on GP, sorry. Forgive me. I'm gonna send you a document, my introductory document to the geometry progression. And then next class, God's willing, we'll just go through it. All right?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
A 4,882,812 gonna get, right?
Me don't know for that. Yeah, something like
but
that.
sir is not using this.
Sir, I remember say account say brief for doing a life, say I break with the numbers.
Say you're supposed to know for read them big number, they don't.
This not big. With the trillions and them thing, cost accounting, billions and them one.
Well, I would do that. I would do someone that has money, I know. Anyhow, bless your heart. We will talk. I'll mark and give you back some feedback on this stuff. Please, guys, you need to study, but go get some rest and then see if we can get up early tomorrow and do some work. All right?
Sir, and give me the date for the semester. So, I have to do the poll first. Okay.
You have to do the poll first, yeah. All right, cool. Later, guys.
What's coming on the mid-semester, please?
I will tell you. Yeah. Yes, Carter, I'll send it. And Gilly, I will tell you. I will tell you, Gilly. But we have enough time. I'll tell you.